I'm really disappointed to learn that I thought I was playing that song for everybody. How's it going, Mike? Hi, Mike. Can you hear?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
No?
got you now. How you doing?
Funky?
Hello.
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi. You can hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear
Could you
me?
hear the song I was playing?
No, nobody could. We're all very
What
disappointed.
the?
We're off to a shit start.
Why was it not playing?
What song was it?
That's
Sing it.
upsetting.
Kamikaze karaoke that thing.
Okay, let's see if it works now. I'll play it now. It should work now, right? Surely it'll work now. Here we go.
Oh, one of our hits. I don't remember which one. Which one is this?
Live Golf bought the
Oh,
PGA. How many heads are gonna roll
heads are gonna roll
today? Live
today.
Golf bought the PGA. Mike Sirois broke the news just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Clubs, holes, rough, fringe, hole in one, putter. It's fun.
It's
John
fun.
Rahm, Brian Harmon, Harris English, Webb Simpson,
Web
Austin
Simpson.
Rose, Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, Matt Kuchar, golf shot, golf shot,
Got a
golf
shot.
shot. That's a nice golf shot. Morikawa, 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 Morikawa. Russell Henley's looking at you. Chris Kirk, he's looking at me. Tommy Fleetwood's looking at him. Max Homa birdied on 3. And to
Three on
clarify
three.
once again, the DP in the DP World
In the
Tour
DP
doesn't
World
stand for
Tour.
double penetration.
Absolutely amazing.
It doesn't get much better than that. Incredible.
Dozens of people enjoyed that. I haven't seen you in a very long time, and I don't think I've talked to you or seen you since we got fired. What happened to you? What are you doing? Where are you working? Do you have a job?
I do.
Where? Where is it? Is it Lowe's? You're working at
Yes.
Lowe's?
Working at Lowe's in the
Really?
ladder department.
Yeah. Was your passion that I recall.
There's nothing like getting on that fifth one and then seeing if you can get on the sixth, and then your legs start shaking a little bit, your calves start getting a little tighter.
Yeah, dude, I
There's
do
no-
get I'm scared of heights, but I get tense on ladder. I did the I put in the motion sensor light like in my driveway kind of because once Christina moved in here, I'm like, look, if I get jumped in my neighborhood, it's one thing, but I gotta make sure she's secure. And it's up there and the ladder's wobbling and I have like full extension too, like trying to screw or the drill screw thing in. It's just an unsafe situation entirely. And I remember being legit scared, like, give me the fuck off of this thing.
Well, there's the feeling too that like, I'm a little top heavy, and we're probably not on solid ground,
No.
and then you're kind of rocking back and forth a little bit. But if you got to get to where you got to get to clean the gutters or hang the Christmas lights or whatever it is, you're a walker
Right.
now. You walk
Oh, you
every
do
day.
take another
10 months.
step?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do. I'm a
that's up.
walker guy. I bought a new ladder, one of the like Instagram ladder, but it's actually good. It's like the extension ladder, like it all clicks together and then you click it up. There's no like A-frame to it. It just goes up and it has the thick size and good base to it. And I feel like it was a fine investment, but it's still once you get to the very top, it still has a little wobble to it, if it's leaning up against the house.
Um, how many miles did you
Let's
walk
talk
today?
ladders. I walked 5.21 miles and
How many
I've
steps is
added the
that?
weighted backpack into the routine. It's not like 10,000. It's not like I thought the steps would be higher when I started this mission. Um, but like those are my like intended workout steps and miles. Like I do start and stop to that. That doesn't count like my life walking. But yeah, I
Okay.
remember the 10,000 steps was always like the dream goal, but it doesn't, you don't get there that fast.
Did you listen to some good Players Championship preview podcasts while walking?
I did. That's exactly what I listened to today. Yes, I've dedicated much of the day to it. Before we even get into that, I do want to say I don't appreciate the picture you used on your. That was a joke T-shirt that I got for one. I wore it one time, and I don't even know where it is these days. But you make it look like I wear that everywhere. I think that's insulting, and I mean, I'm not like vain. I won something one time. Obviously, it wasn't like very legit or anything. So don't use that pic anymore. Is my point.
Could you just stand up for a minute? I don't know. Just
dude,
it's a mess long time.
I'm working on a lot of projects, a lot of important stuff. I don't want to reveal anything, so no, I can't do that.
Sorry, I posted that. I just didn't want people to forget.
I actually forget. This one's been on the because one of the things I'm trying to do. Everyone is trying to fucking do the closet clean out the dream. Let me get morbid for 30 seconds. A friend of mine passed away like last year, and we had to go to his house like with his brother and help clean it out. And he and I are about the same size, so he's like, take anything you want from the closet. And he's like a golf dude. There's a bunch of Travis Matthew stuff with like sweaters, and I'm like, I mean, all right, fuck. I'm the one dude who's like pretty much his size, so yeah, I'll take some of this shit. But the point was, he basically had like 5, maybe 7 T-shirts, black, blue, like a lighter blue. He had maybe like 25 total garments. And I remember I've known the dude forever, and he always liked to look clean and good. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm trying to learn from this experience and take something positive out of it, yeah, right. So I'm like, I'm going to simplify my wardrobe. I have hundreds of T-shirts and just shit you haven't worn forever. And I know somebody listening many people know exactly what I'm talking about. So I've had a little time over the last year, so I'm trying to prioritize throwing shit away. And you always get these T-shirts like, I'm not gonna fucking wear it, but should I chuck it? And this T-shirt most definitely went in the jerseys and bits section of the closet, where I'm like, fuck, I just can't throw this away right now. But when the hell would I ever wear it? So I kept it, and today's the day. I'm repping it for the second time in my life.
Glad it still fits.
Prospective employers.
Yeah, right.
You see this casting director of CBS's Big Brother?
I was thinking we should have made one for Skin too, because his show, I think, won Best Radio Show too, and got canned. The Gemini Disco Soul Party.
Gimmicky award though. That's the one they do like before the awards ceremony start. Like they do it the day before in some like little banquet hall. We only make sure it's for like the best picture, best actor, best top shelf.
I check it out every year. Dallas Observer. I look to see who's it going to be. I never cared about it once until you won it, and now every year I want to see it. I know it'll never be me, but I actually care now.
What's funny is, dude, it's funny how time flies too. It's like 2023. I'm like, fuck, that's already, it's like you're a restaurant that was 2017 best sandwich. And it's like, does that matter? Does that matter anymore?
It doesn't.
Zipping by.
Awards are stupid.
Yeah.
Unless
stupid.
Except that one. I'm going to bring in some of the casuals here. Okay. And here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with a quick video. It's so short, but this is going to show them everything they need to know. Check this bitch out right here.
That's put my glasses on for this?
Yeah, maybe. Look at this beauty.
I have your YouTube on my big screen. Oh, there it is. Oh.
I was 17. I can go back if you want to.
Okay.
Let's go back. Let's get a look at 17 again.
You can just play it on a loop. Play it on a loop next to us for the whole. Oh, there's
the most iconic hole in golf.
I think I'd be more. No, I don't know. I don't know what iconic means. Although, I mean, who are the only other real contestants? It's 12th at Augusta, and then when you sure 18, but I wouldn't put that in the. I don't know. Maybe that one. Like, fuck, it might. Pebble Beach, number 7 or number 18 at Pebble.
The ball's on 18 too. You go
No,
left
thank you on
in the
18.
water. God, imagine that.
I would be
But
so far right.
the walk, just even the walk around it though, to be on an island, pretty sweet.
I did.
Although
I was. Go ahead.
I heard that Lajitas courses get that one hole too, though, where you smash a ball into Mexico too, though. So who knows?
Yeah, they do. I was reading a bunch of wormhole shit on the Players Championship today, and one of the things is about Pete and Alice Dye, who's his wife, and it was her idea to do the 17th hole. Basically, he was like scrambling and like kind of fucked on yardages, and he's like, I might have room for a par 3, but that's where the best sand was, so they dug all the sand. That's what created all that water. And she basically said, why don't you throw a damn hole right in the middle of that 17? I don't know if she's called it 17, but it was 100% her idea. And he's like, well, all right, let's do it, man. That'll be iconic as hell.
Just got a text from one of the guys in our golf group, the One and Done boys. I don't know if you've seen this latest update.
There was only one ship left to come in. Hold on. Let's just say it. We don't have to say, I don't care. He doesn't care. We're in a one and done thing. There's 4 of us, me, Kevin, Cash, and Kelly, our friend. And we work together, or try to, because it's fucking impossible. This is impossible. If you're watching this and thinking, I'm going to tell you who's going to win, or Kevin's going to tell you who's going to win the Players. If we don't say Scotty Scheffler, it's all a fucking guess anyway, and he probably won't win. But you can prove it to yourself by playing in a one and one. Can't ever use them again for the rest of the. I'm on Scotty Scheffler. KT?
Ludwig Oberg.
Ludwig Oberg. Wild man of the bunch, Cash Sirois, but and we've been waiting for Kelly to chime in. And right when you sent me the link and I clicked on it, I saw that he texted, but I couldn't click over to it. So I don't know who he picked, but I want you to tease me. I want you to edge me good with this. I think last year he took Scheffler. He and I both took Scheffler at the Players the one fucking time we won all year. But I got the vibe from him that he was going to pee out and not do it, which might be smart. And judging by your intro, I think somebody.
He called it a Laverne and Shirley situation with Scotty. So I knew he had his eye somewhere else. Where I thought he had his eye, though, would be one of the favorites.
It was not. Hold on. It was not Laverne and Shirley. It's Thelma and Louise, where he and I hold hands and drive together off the cliff.
My bad.
That's what we did last year. That's why I said the meme of the handhold. Are we doing this thing together again?
I get mixed up. Sorry.
I
thought.
Go ahead.
So before I tell you, like, just so everyone knows, there's really 4 top people. I think. Well, here's the tiers: Scotty, and then tier 2, most weeks, is Rory, and then I would say tier 3, you have guys like Oberg and Morikawa are trying to. Morikawa's not even there yet. Like, trying to be like, who's the second best? And I thought he was going to pick one of those guys. He did something wilder than Cash.
Well,
starts with a W.
Wilder than Cash. Wilder than Sepp Straka. Wyndham Clark.
Wyndham Clark.
Not Wyndham Clark?
Wyndham Clark.
He did?
Yes.
This fucking nuts. Wyndham Clark. God, I have a hard time with Wyndham's good. He fucking lipped out to tie Scotty in this thing last year, but God damn it. So thank God I picked Scotty. So somebody has him. We're not all standing there holding their dicks.
Well, now I'm worried about Rory.
Wyndham Clark. What a psycho.
That's 66 to 1 odds.
Hit the ball straight.
Yeah, and he's
Oh my God, what an
tinkering.
idiot. He knows. I hope he's watching this. Kelly, are you watching this? Write something in chat or text us. No, I'm not
Psycho.
even mad at him. Look, I am okay. And there's what 4,500 people in this tournament, give or take, and I'm in 4,100th. Like worse than this.
You know,
Um, whatever. Wyndham Clark's. I don't think that's any more psycho than Sepp Straka. I think that's about the same. Like, would you shit your trousers if Wyndham Clark won this thing? I don't think so.
it
Sepp
would be
Straka
more.
probably would be more shocking to the average fan.
Yeah, Sep 28 to 1 odds. Scotty 5 to 1. See, this is because of shit. The two I'm worried about is Morikawa just being pissed after last week, and he's playing really good, and then Rory, who none of us have. So none of us have exposure to Rory. I took Oberg because I just kind of think it's time, and I don't like that Rory had a new set of clubs, and then he went back to his old ones on Sunday, and he's just in his head and half
He,
divorced. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, obviously, I can cuss, right? Someone said,
Yeah.
sorry. The I think I saw. I don't know. It's not total driving, and it certainly isn't distance. I think it might just be driving accuracy, but I think he's ranked 125th. I read that stat somewhere. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not total driving because he's still tops or close to it. After Pot Geiter or whoever the hell leads the tour in driving now. But yeah, Rory could run away with it. Like he's freaking Rory. He's just one of those dudes. But you're right with that driver switch he just did. Tournament this week, Kings, but I couldn't do it. I had to go Scotty.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing, because for those that don't know, in our pool, and I can actually show you. Actually, I could probably show you the way the scoring works. It's based on purse, and for instance, this week is the players, so 25 million in the purse, right? So you get as much fake money as your player does. And those are your points, basically, whatever your player gets in a pool. So like the next 3 tournaments after the players, it's just 3 dick arounds until we get to the Masters. And that's where like this is the biggest purse of the year, I believe. I think this is even bigger than the Tour Championship, which I don't even know if they do the Tour Championship on here. So it's the biggest purse of the year. So take the biggest, the best player. That's the smart thing.
Yeah, this is the biggest. And just for instance, like I'm ranked 4,100th and 73rd. The whole season, I have $752,000, like my guys. And the winner of this bitch gets 4.5 million. So I'm basically toast.
See,
if Scotty doesn't win. But he's the best player on earth. He's the 2-time defending champion. I mean, best player, defending champ, most money in a one and done. You ship him, even if he hasn't won this year, or he's got a boo-boo on his hand still from Christmas time or whatever. Like, fuck it. I'd rather go down in flames by taking Scotty Scheffler and it not working than getting cute. And I got cute on DraftKings. Like, I have a lot of mid names that I'm like, I really like actually, but for the whole deal, I have to go all in with Scotty.
Well, I took him, and if Scotty doesn't win, you do feel like I'm screwed here. But because that's only because Scotty won so much last year, and maybe the year before that too. But like, I took him a couple weeks ago, and he finished 3rd, and I jumped up from like 2,500th to 900th. Then I felt pretty good about it, just because he got 3rd place in a big event. So like, if you get a top 5, it'll do really well. But where you're at, this is impossible. This is an impossible game to play because you almost need to win. Like the guy who's winning right now has 9 million fake dollars. A bunch of these guys have 2 wins already. And I don't.
Yeah, and to win the thing, you need to get 6, 7 wins on the year, basically.
There's one guy. Yeah, I think so. There's one guy that has 5 entries, and I think he's picking the same guy each time. So, which is dumb. You would think you would spread it out. I'm looking at this guy here. Look at this shit, man. I'm gonna share it here so you can see this. This guy has 5 entries. He's in 16th place. He's got 2 wins, and he's not. He has no variance. This guy's picking the same people every week. So it's basically he just multiplied his entry times 5. It's really dumb.
I mean, he's 16th and he's got multiple wins, so he knows something. But fuck, I don't know. Yeah, that really doesn't seem like a. And maybe I would say at the players or not, but I don't know. Fuck, do I know? I'm at 4,200.
Well, one win changes everything, and you'll be more than halfway up the board. Although Scotty will probably be at like, that's the thing about this one is all the good players are in it. But I bet Scotty's like close to 15 to 20% just because he won the last 2 years.
Yeah, I bet he's 20 damn percent.
Oh,
well,
whatever.
I had to do it.
You had to.
But the problem is if he fucking and for him is what? Then you've burned Scotty. You don't get the fucking money, and I'm toast. You know, then I got to go psycho with the rest of the picks, but whatever.
We're not looking over YE Yank. It's YE Yang, sir.
Okay.
Rustin on the Finau train. Play a little DraftKings.
Well, I can't do Finau.
Yeah, me neither.
I got a lot of DraftKings. I do. Oh, I got a lot. I got a lot going. I can't help it. I keep coming back, dude. Like that fucking slot machine thing of like just break right once, and it's like $100,000. And I watch the same shit and I read the same stuff with all these custom models, all this crap. Like, I mean, but essentially it's a little Powerball, you know? It's like, can you put the 6 right balls in nearly the correct order? I'm not saying you have to get the perfect lineup, but
it's more fun
for golf, man. It's with DraftKings because there's some decent dudes you can get for like 5,000. I don't know if people play DraftKings or whatever it is. Like you can go Scotty and then someone. I mean, like Wyndham Clark or Sepp Straka or somebody like really good. Back them up with like their lowest level dudes, but you can get Doug Gim for like $5,000, and that's playing good. Or Cantor, who is really, his deal or no?
He was the guy who went to live for a year and then came back somehow. Because we're there.
He went to the. Yeah, he was on live, and then he went to the because you can't go from live to PGA, I guess, but you can go to the DP World Tour, which does not stand for double pen.
No.
And he's been shredding it there. I think he got 2 wins in his last 4 events, whatever. And he inched inside the top 50 in the official World Golf Rankings because of the DP Tour points. And now he's the first dude who's kind of back in a regular PGA Tour event that was on live. But anyway, the dude's lighting it up, and you can get him for $5,000 something on DraftKings. And I mean, I don't know, but if that means I can get Scheffler and Rory or Morikawa, and then Fleetwood or somebody huge, it's kind of worth it to roll the dice with those dudes.
It's like also the game is fun because you're like, if I can get 6 of my guys to make the cut, you've shot ahead of however many people are in the field that you're with, because like your guys get through, and then you need your guys at top to go win. Like, but still, it's like it's fun, like that process of elimination of picking a guy who you think he's going to do good, or do you think he's going to make the cut? Like he's kind of safe because he always makes the cut. It's just kind of fun. It's more fun. Like I don't really like playing DraftKings football anymore. It got too watered down, I think, with everyone playing, and I don't know. There's something about football that's just tough. But golf, you kind of know what these guys are, and if they have a bad week, they have a bad week. But you feel like you have a handle on it when you don't. You really don't.
I'd say that, but I don't have any more success rate with golf than I do football or basketball. I mean, it's just throwing darts, and sometimes I want a freaking. Trust me, I don't play this that much, but I happen to be watching, and the green flag of last week's NASCAR race was in half an hour. So I'm like, I went on Prize Picks and I put in a four-way parlay and hit them all. I was just kind of like, Chris Bell, he's doing good. I'll pick him. I mean, it was very little intelligence put into it, but it was $20 into $200. So that stupid shit is when you're like, thanks. But golf, we actually kind of know, but I don't know, man. It's a money suck. And KT Fun Tweets YouTube channel is brought to you by DraftKings. So
Yeah.
we love playing. Not a money suck. It's an exciting opportunity.
Thank you for that. And I'm not, but I would like to be. And please give me money. DraftKings.
Anyone
can do it. Okay, so you're picking in the one and done. You're picking Scotty. Yeah. If a guy robbed your house, put a gun to your head, and said, "Tell me who's going to win," and then you're like, "I'm about to piss my pants," but it can't be Scotty.
Okay, I like that. I would take, and it's a freaking weird one. But look, this is again how this goes with gambling, where you get something in your head and you're like, I can see it. And then you start picturing this idiot holding the trophy up and like, that fits, dude. That's good. That could happen. And then you kind of get locked in. So I am pretty damn sure if you put a gun to my, they'll put it like that because then I still wouldn't pick this guy. But I think Tommy Fleetwood is going to win the Players Championship in 5 days. I think on Sunday. I think Tommy Fleetwood, who has never won a PGA Tour event, I think he's got 7 European Tour wins and an Olympic medal and Ryder Cup success up his ass. And he's made $30-something million in prize fees in his career. But he's never won the PGA Tour. I don't know. He's playing great, and I got it in my head. I'm like, Tommy Fleetwood's going to win this MFR. So yeah, I do have him on all my my daily fantasy shit, and the gun to the head thing, I might then go with Rory or Morikawa, even like a little bit safer. But I'm shocked that look at you're looking at what Morikawa's Fleetwood's the 5th effing favorite. Like, doesn't that feel that stands out? That's kind of weird.
That is very weird, especially okay. So Xander would be above him if Xander didn't have the rib thing, right? So Xander would be above him. Justin Thomas probably should be above him because he's kind of back, but his putter breaks every once in a while. But Justin Thomas is playing really good. Dude,
he's curing the shit out of the ball, dude. His arms are. Sepp Straka is amazing. Justin Thomas, amazing right now. And like a track record of massive wins. Like, I don't know what that makes perfect sense, but why put Fleetwood in front of him? Or and I think he missed one cut, but he's so damn good. But I mean, look at those dudes who are way down. Matsuyama, Cantlay. I mean, not way down, but way down beyond Tommy Fleetwood for some reason. Like, I feel like somebody knows something. Tommy.
Yeah, they might. Shane Lowry, people are talking about a lot, and he can't putt either. But like, if this thing gets nasty on the weekend, people are talking about like a brutal day on Sunday. That kind of, although what he hasn't won in years, so last time he won was with Rory.
He hasn't won. Yeah, exactly. That doesn't count. Cantlay never damn fucking mortgage or two on like bet, not just gimmicky too. I think he gained 6 or 7 shots on approach last weekend. Like, he's dialed, and he's good on hard courses. Okay, Aaron Rai. That's one of my favorite dudes, despite being the hairiest armed man on the PGA Tour. I love Aaron Rai. and he's on every one of my DK teams, dude. I think he's rock solid and about to break. Pretty juicy.
Burger's back, kind of.
Burger's
Michael Kim.
great. Yeah, he's great.
Michael Kim at 5,900 on DraftKings. My God.
Like his stats like a year ago were a effing joke. And now I looked at where it's off the tee, approach, around the green, putting, total strokes gained. He is just green almost for the entire year of 2025. That dude, I have no idea if it's just a flash in the pan for a dude who's just got it in a window of having it figured out. But he's another dude who, if you have on draft, he's in the 5,000s on DraftKings, Michael Kim.
Yeah.
And why bet that it's just all going to turn off? The best indicator of what's about to happen is what you have been doing recently. And this course, as you probably were going to say at some point, is not very sticky, where, your course history is less than some other courses as far as an indicator of how you're going to do. So, dude, Michael Kim, why the hell not? Oh my God, Michael Kim's ahead of Wyndham Clark, and this guy picked Wyndham Clark. I'm going to die.
Dude, I know, right? 66-1. This is where all these guys who are like should be better than they are. These guys should all be in the 30s, and they're not. Like, can win. Hovland can win. Finau can win. Spieth can win. Dude, we'll get to those guys. That's 5 guys who have been top 10 in the world, and they're all down here at 66-1.
I think Maverick McNeely is.
What?
I think he might be 13th in the world right now. I just saw the world rankings.
Yeah.
He's in the top 15. Maverick McNeely, maybe he's 15th.
I don't trust him.
Hovland's no, I don't either, and I would never even consider him for anything like this. Hovland's a disaster right now. Finau, I don't trust at all right now. I'll tell you what, I just put a bet on Spieth at like 28-1 to win the Masters. Like, I think I don't like him this week on this course, but I think that dude is going to do something. Well, like you said, I don't know how many times he's going to play between now and the Masters. And maybe it's this week. Shit, I don't know. I mean, what if he top 10s this week? That number goes from 28-1 or 25-1 or whatever you can find it at. Hell, he might be closer to 20 now. And he's Jordan Spieth at Augusta. It's going to be like 14-1, or if he does well this week. Like, I got it at, I think, 29-1 a few weeks ago. I'm like, dude, Spieth is going to show up at Augusta. I believe that completely.
Yeah, I was in Vegas in January. Nah, I got 10 tickets in there for the Masters. I don't even remember who I bet on.
Really?
But they're all in the other room. And there's like 10 of them. Let's see. I told my brother, hey, just give me 5 names you want. I'll get you a couple tickets. All right, man. All right, there's your Players Championship preview, brought to you by all the betting sites that could potentially sponsor things like this. Starring 2023 Dallas Observer Radio host of the year, Mike Sirois.
Stop.
You can follow him.
That's
it. You can follow him somewhere down in Bishop Arts. Might be on a walk. You can follow him there.
Look for me around Lake Cliff Park, walking in the entrance. Give me a honk.
Okay, I like this question. Mike is frozen.
This is not a bad freeze shot. Was my camera that fucking bad? What are we doing? I'm on my phone.
You're cutting out pretty good there.
All right.
I don't know what you said.
What was Free For All 3 going to be? Nuclear winter?
Nuclear winter, yeah. But then, we're told not to mention it anymore. So whatever.
What else on that topic, Kevin?
I think that for charity, we could do Free Fall 3 in the future somewhere in public.
What, you guys in the Woody show? That'd be fun.
I just not enough time during the segments to do all those games. Those games are pretty convoluted. A lot of rules. Yeah, they go pretty long.
It's fair. They're very good. They're very funny.
Mike, I'll see you again. We'll do this to get ready for the Valspar.
Yeah, I will be there. I'll be ready. All right.
There he goes.
Leaving. Bye.
Well, there it was. What you all wanted, the Players Championship preview. We'll be back on your Friday at noon. Don't forget to check out the other things that you need to check out. Stuff like One Star Cowboys podcast. Recorded a new episode tonight. The Roundball Talk. If you haven't caught episode 16, just did it the other day. Ben Skin Show 3 to 6 on 97.1 The Eagle. Friday at noon, we'll be back for another live stream. If you're here tonight and you're normally not here, we aim to do live streams on Wednesday and Fridays at noon. You never know, though. Sometimes the schedule gets crazy. But yeah, Friday at noon is the plan. So there it was. For Mike Sirois and for golf, I'm Kevin. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.